right, well, this is a song about Matthew. You probably will know everybody in the song, Matthew Shepard. And who else is in it? Tina Brandon, if you saw the movie Boys Don't Cry. And Brian Danique was a punk rock kid in Amarillo, Texas, that had a mohawk and a leather jacket, and they ran him over, didn't like the way he looked. So, how come you don't draw bigger audiences? I don't know. It all seems universal to me. For those of you that don't play the guitar, I'll give you your first lesson. Don't worry about it. This is the names of the strings. This is true, and this is a little tip that got me fired from a teaching position I once had in Albany, New York. This is true. This is cool too, because whoever's smoking pot, I've been sober, but it's nice to I'm a friend of Bill's, but I'm a better friend if he's got Percocets. You know what I'm saying? So, it's always nice when the shit comes in. Anyway, what was I gonna say? All of a sudden, I like the Grateful Dead. No, I was a joke. What did the Deadhead say when he came down off the acid? This band sucks. Okay. That's a joke. Fuck you. All right, so, names of strings. Got me fired. Ready? E-A-D-G-B-E. And an easy way to remember, every acid dealer gets busted eventually. Right. Which I thought was an anti-drug message, but little Josh's mom did not concur, and I was out on the street. Okay. There's not a lot of, I realize there's not linear thought. Once I get going with the Red Bull and the Lexapro, and it's all working, it's a little magic up there, and it's like impressionistic, or depending on where you're sitting. In the front, it's like, what? In the back, makes sense to us. It depends on where you are in the room. Brandon, Tina, Brian, Danique met for coffee in heaven last week, and he said, I like mine black. And she said, do you ever want to go back? He said, no, we can be who we want to be. He said, no, we can be who we want to be. Well, Matthew Shepard dropped by for dessert, and they asked Matthew, does it still hurt? And he paused and spit over the rail, and it flew down to earth just like hail. And he said, no, we can be who we want to be. He said, no, we can be who we want to be. Well, down on earth, he held her tight, she held her tight, he held him tight. And it was the morning, they'd cried all night. Through the window, they saw the hail. And she asked him, have we failed? He said, no, we can be who we want to be. He said, no,